Now you're alive, you can smile. These are our students for today, wonderful people. You already have likes.
No.
So,
You like it also.
unfortunately, I have to turn the camera in the opposite direction. And this is not safe. We need something. We need another book or something. Yeah, but I need one more because just to hold the phone. So welcome everyone on the internet for our little presentation. Sanskrit textbook is not a holy scripture. Hare Krishna. You have come on time because we are starting.
We are waiting for you.
Yeah.
We're waiting for that. So we have 8 wonderful devotees here. Some of the devotees were guessing the title of today's presentation. Can we ask you? Do you know what is the title of this presentation today?
3 seminars. I mean, it's 3 seminars in one.
So everybody said something different. It's great. So everybody was close to guessing right. One-to-one skills. From my experience and my excitement and inspiration for what I have found in the professional world also, and what I have invented, I want to share 3 ways how you can work one-to-one with anyone. But especially if you're a mentor or a counselor or a coach. But also this can be used for parents. This can be used, some of these things can be used for parents, for relationships, for practically any kind of life situation. Because these are life skills, communication skills and facilitation skills, how to help people by being present, by listening, by asking questions. So what we can say that if you want to have an effective interaction with someone, then there has to be a structure. If it's just spontaneous, usually you don't get most out of it. If you have talk over prasadam, you can chat a little bit, how are you doing? I'm complaining a little bit, or blaming, or criticizing, or saying something superficial like, I'm fine. That's, like, this is like, okay, you're fine, but is it true? Tell me what bugs you. So we can have a lot of superficial conversation during the day, but if you have a structured conversation where you have a clear goal of this 1 hour that you spend together, then you can get much more out of it. So this is like the basis for our today's presentation, and our today 3 tools or 3 ways of how we can interact with people. I have been working for about 18 years in a structured way with people. In the beginning it wasn't so structured, but it became more and more structured, and as I got trained myself and learning from experienced people, experienced helpers, and if you ask someone, how do you work with people, they may say, well, I have this system, and take it or leave it. Like, for example, the work of Byron Katie, or time to think, which I will show you today, or inquiry mindset, which I will also show you, or grow model, which many coaches use. So they do like this. But in my experience, I have seen that you need to adjust to the needs of a client. So you can apply different approaches according to the person who is in front of you. You have to see what they need. Some people need more direction, some people need less direction. And if you notice that your client is lazy to think, you will definitely not give them advice. You will definitely not give them guidance. You will help them to think. By what?
Asking questions.
By asking questions, yes. And listening and asking more questions. I want to give you a little metaphor that you can use in every situation in your life. People will hate you maybe because of this, but you will do the right thing, don't worry. Have you heard about monkey management? Monkey management is a metaphor for effective delegation. People have a problem on their shoulder and they come to you and they say, "Sir, I have a problem, can you help me?" And you say, "Sure, what is your problem?" So monkey jumps on your shoulder and you say, "Okay, I'll get back to you." So now monkey is on your shoulder. So you will get back to them. But Henry Kissinger, former Secretary of State of the United States of America, although he was a politician and we can discuss what it means, it's not something very, very exciting. But he had one good habit. When his staff comes and offer him some proposal or an idea, or they had done some work that he has asked them to do, he would say, "Is this the best you can do?" And they say, "Oh, well, I was in a hurry, I did my best, but I could have done better." He said, "You could have done better. Great. Go back and do it." So they come back and he asked them again, "Is this the best you can do?" And they say, "It's almost the best." And he sends them back again and he says, "Please do your best, then bring it to me, then I will say yes or no or whatever." So this is expert monkey return. Rebound, yes. So they give you the monkey, you say, "Sorry, this is your monkey, please take care of the monkey. I will be here to help you in any way I can, but monkey is yours." And so this, maybe you will remember the monkey next time people ask you for help. So what is the best help? The best help is to help people to help themselves. If we help people, they become dependent on us, we become a savior, we have some pleasure out of it, but they don't grow. They don't grow. So you want them to develop their own wings. And therefore, whenever there is an opportunity to give the monkey back, you give it back. Or also people say, "Ball is in your court." Now the ball is in your court. So the principle is to always think, can this person actually do this on their own? People are really helpless or really in a hurry. Okay, these are exceptional situations. But if you have a person who is lazy to think or a little bit confused, they need some guidance to start moving and start thinking on their own, take responsibility for their lives, take responsibility for their goals, take responsibility for solving their problems, you are there to help them do that. And this principle is, permeating all three models that I will show you. But this is a very, very exciting principle. Why? Because you are helping people to become empowered. We want people to be strong. We want every patient to become a doctor. This is the goal. That every patient becomes a doctor. Every client should become a coach. This is, I think, for my coaching, for my helping others, success is when they become helpers, when they become coaches of other people. Of course, maybe they don't have that goal, but at least you as a coach, it's your desire, it's your wish that they become so strong that they can guide others, they can help others. So now, as devotees, for us it's not difficult to believe that people have an amazing potential and an amazing intelligence. Why? Because they have Super Soul in their heart. And Super Soul is Krishna. Super Soul has unlimited intelligence. And so if they can access this, then They don't need you. They don't need you. My understanding why we have to learn is because we don't hear the super soul. If we would be able to hear the super soul in our heart, we wouldn't need to read, to go to the courses, to hear thousands of audio programs or videos, YouTube videos, educational. Because Krishna from within can give us all intelligence. Krishna has all knowledge. So people ask me, how can I know what the super soul wants to tell me? Well, because you don't hear the super soul, he has put it all in writing. Vyasadeva was writing for such a long time, so that you can, if you don't hear the super soul, you can read what he wants to tell you. This is where the super soul has left his opinion in the Shastra. So we go to the Shastra, read and see, this is what Krishna wants to tell me. Then slowly we start to actually hear from within the same messages, or start to look through the eyes of the scriptures, start to think through the eyes of the scriptures, and be able to be guided by the Lord in a perfect way. Okay, so let us start. I don't know how will I have a broadcast if I'm standing. Maybe I should just sit. You have some coloring pens? Here. Yeah, I think I should sit so that people can see also the board, but it has to move it a little bit here. They cannot see it so well. Can you see it? They are saying no. Oh yeah. About 2 people.
2.0.
Yeah, it says 2. But I'm sure there is more, because Facebook don't always show everyone.
Yeah, so people can see it later, right?
But this is good because they can also watch it later, because it will be saved. Anyway, you don't have to see me, you just see the board. I will be a little bit away from the camera, but I'm here, you can hear me. So
It's almost like super soul.
go and buy yourself one cookie. Buy for everyone. First prize. Okay, so I'm thinking which one should go first. Okay, I'll give you 3 options and you choose the order. You can vote. One model is called inquiring mindset or Q-storming. One model is called thinking partnership or time to think. And one model is called Gita, Gita. So which one would you like to have first? Just by the title you can judge.
Time to think.
Time to think? More? Who is for time to think? 1. 1.5. Okay, inquiring mindset. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and 4 are abstained, or you are voting for Gita? Gita? 3? So inquiring mindset has won as the first one. Second is Gita, and third is time to think. It is said that when we think, we ask questions, and we can ask questions from 2 mindsets. One is called inquiring mindset, and one is called judger mindset. So basically questions of the inquiring mindset are questions in the mode of goodness, questions that we can say devotee would ask, a person who is enlightened, has knowledge, who is devotional. And judger mindset or judger questions are asked by a person who is in the modes of passion and ignorance and who is basically a conditioned soul. So related to do is a technique of coaching called Q storming. And Q storming. This is like brainstorming, but you are not looking for answers, you are looking for questions. That's why it's called Q storming. Q storming. I feel sorry to write here. It's such a nice white. Why laughing? I just draw one smiley and that's it.
We can erase it later, don't worry.
Yeah, you can erase.
No. New paper.
Usually they get this permanent marker which they can never erase. And you write here. So anyway, so internet people can only see half of my face. You know? Can you give me examples of positive questions or questions in the mode of goodness? They are also called learner questions, questions of an inquisitive person. Can you give me some examples of these kinds of questions?
How you should do that?
Okay, how I should do that?
What can I learn from this?
What can I learn from this is definitely a learner question because it has the word learn. More?
What's there for me? What's in it for me?
What's in it for me? This is a marketing question. I like it.
This is passionate.
What do you feel about it?
What's in it for me?
What do you feel about it now?
What do you feel about it? What do you feel about it? Yes? More?
In what direction should I go with this?
In what direction should I go? To Himalayas or to mud? How I say pond? Yes, good. More?
Is this the best you can do?
This is also a good question. Is this the best you can do? It's a little bit judger. It's a smart question. It sounds like positive, but it's very critical. Yeah.
Sarcastic big time.
Are you a coach? Smart coaching. Oh, I'm gonna
ask you. I didn't ask you.
I'm going to use this question. I like it so much, especially when you see this is very smart. If somebody starts to criticize, you don't tell them, "Oh, you are criticizing. You are making a parade. You are doing Instead of making them feel so bad and being very negative, you ask them, is this the best you can do? It's so beautiful.
Then they start criticizing more. Depending what depending what they consider best.
I can criticize even better.
You become transcendental level,
So, well, in this case, you have to be a little bit directive. You have to tell, I didn't ask you, can you criticize better? I asked you, can you say something better? Any other question, like a learner question or devotee question?
Is this beneficial for all of us? Like
Excellent.
a group?
Yes, is what you think and do beneficial for all of us? Yeah, it's a that's a ripple thinking, ripple effect thinking. You know, we're thinking broadly. Not only how will my action affect me or a couple of people, but everyone. Excellent question. Is this beneficial for everyone? This is a win-win question. When devotees speak about win-win, we heard about win-win from Sridhar Maharaj. We don't think win-win. What do we think?
How can I get this that nobody's hurt
That's win-win.
for some people?
Yeah, but there is actually one other dimension of win-win. It's called win-win-win. It's not enough that only you and I win, but also Krishna has to win. So we have win-win-win. If you and I are winning, maybe we are winning in Maya. We are both in Maya, and we are very, satisfied with each other, but we are really in Maya. But if Krishna is winning, then our win is Krishna conscious. So that's also in win-win important. More devotional questions.
What is most important?
This is directly from Srila Prabhupada. What is Prabhupada said the most important question is what is most important. He said that.
Is this pleasing to Krishna?
Yeah, is this pleasing to Krishna? This is our main consideration. Is this pleasing to Guru and Krishna? This is a devotional question. Okay, let's go to judger questions. Now pull out all of your tools and all of your maybe lifetime or couple of lifetimes negativity and share generously.
Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this?
Why is this judger? Why is this judgmental? It's critical. No, but they can be saying something good. If I say, your lecture yesterday in Zolte was excellent, would you ask me that question?
Why are you saying this?
Because, your body language was great. I didn't understand Dutch. But your body language was amazing, and I have looked at the audience, they didn't sleep. They were very attentive. And at the end, I asked so many questions, so my conclusion is that your lecture was excellent. It's so excellent that all of you who speak Dutch, like Surya Kanya, you can watch it. It's on Facebook, on my Facebook. It's little marketing for you. You can pay me later.
Commission based.
Okay, more judger questions. Why are you so?
Angry.
Okay.
Why are you so lazy?
Yes, this more. Why are you so?
So judgmental.
Also, judger question.
Why he is coming for breakfast and not for Bhagavatam lecture?
I only come secretly. when everybody's either preparing lunch or sleeping. No, okay, this is about someone, but what would you ask someone directly? This is about someone general, but what would you say to someone directly? Judgmental question. Why are you so?
Are you chanting your rounds?
Are you chanting your rounds? This is not such a bad question. This is curiosity also.
Why are you so negative?
Why are you so negative? Okay, because you are such nice devotees, you don't want to say this horrible question. I want to share it with you. Why are you so stupid?
That's not asked anymore.
No?
No.
This was from the 19th century.
Why is this such a stupid question? Why are you asking such a stupid
I think we all evolved those questions and we are doing that in a subtle way more.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah. So you have subtle judgmental questions or sarcastic questions. You can torture yourself with questions also, why I'm so incapable, why I'm so stupid, why I'm so unfortunate, I have bad luck, my dear devotees.
Why is this happening to me?
Oh, that's not such a bad question. It can become like a very deep thinking. Why is this happening to me? Maybe there is a reason. Maybe there is a lesson.
Always.
I think this can be a learner question.
No,
Why is this?
Why is this always happening to me?
It's a lamentation question. Okay. More judger questions.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
I have to. This is such a beautiful question that I have to repeat it for our internet.
Why are you here?
So the question was, why are you here? I think this was directed to me. So don't laugh on the internet, please. I can hear you.
Or if it's one-to-one, it's like, are you talking to me?
Do you respect me?
I think this is an award-winning question.
It must be open-ended. It looks like you're talking to me.
There's nobody else around.
This is a laughing seminar. Also, Bir Krishna Maharaj had a laughing seminar. This is also a laughing seminar. You see, you get such a seminar when in the audience you have all experts. You have expert manager, expert student, I don't know you.
Just a yoga teacher.
We have okay, forget about the chart. They're infected. They're infected.
Group question is, why did we come here? What's this?
Actually, part of what what I wanted to tell you is that when you express your feelings, it makes you smarter. So please laugh, get angry, cry. Crying can make you smarter also. So I have to continue introducing experts. So expert yoga teacher, expert mother, and ex-Sankirtan devotee. Mother Radharani is expert mentor and preacher. Mayapur Prabhu is expert.
Expert coach.
He has a website called Emo Healing. So he's an expert for removing emotional blocks. Ramananda Raya Prabhu he's expert in cave guiding. He's doing this half a year. Half a year he's preaching everywhere. So yesterday we had preaching in the school. He's an also expert husband. And Mataji Anuradha, she's an expert pujari. And what else? She's also working with children. She's good in working with children. She worked with children before. Huh?
She knows the Shastras very nice.
She knows the Shastra very, very, very well, very nicely. And Bhakti Bharate you have seen live. On my page you can see she was presenting. She's an expert Bhakti Shastra student. And she also today, she has planted a tree. Is that true? You planted a tree?
I wanted, but they were ready.
So she will plant a tree. And I think there will be her name on the tree, isn't it? Yeah? Because somebody promised us, Mother Rupa Manjari promised that if we plant a tree, then this will be our tree. But I don't know how you will know it's your tree. You have to put a name. Huh?
The tree will know you.
The tree will know. I mean, you can hang something with your, name. Okay, so thank you very much. Now, are there any questions? Because we spend all our time laughing.
No, the second one is time to think. No?
You see people on the internet are throwing tomatoes. It looks like some red thing with a heart, but it's tomatoes. So So, okay, we laughed about judger questions because you as devotees are actually not so judgmental. And so now, why we discuss these questions? Because when we want to create questions that will help us succeed or help our client succeed, it's called Q storming. This means you are brainstorming to find out the questions that will help your client, and you ask them to do this. You ask them to do this. You can help them also. We can maybe put in a couple of questions to help them, but they should write the majority of the questions. So they should think which questions can help me to deal with this problem or deal with this goal, and write them down. And then who will give the answers to their questions?
Themselves.
Yes, themselves. Why should you give answers? They have intelligence. You believe in their potential, you believe in their intelligence, you believe there is a super soul in their heart. So, and writing is powerful. I have been doing 20 idea exercise for years. It's an exercise with one question. I tell them, put your problem or a goal in a form of a question and give me 20 answers. And it's very hard for some because they are not accustomed to think. So 20 questions, and then they write down answers. Writing is very powerful. It's much more powerful than just talking. But talking is also okay. If they don't want to write, they can talk. But it's good if they record it, because they will lose it if they don't record it. Either written recording or audio recording. I always encourage recording. And this is how the whole session can be. They find out the questions, they give the answers, and they pay you.
Cost efficient.
Huh?
Cost efficient.
Yes. Yeah, because you were helping them to tap into their own potential, and this requires some expertise. Okay, do you have any questions about this technique? It's quite simple. Questions, answers, payment. Okay, so the next one is Gita. Here we will do some writing and some broadcast. GITA. I created this model about 15 years ago, inspired by the famous model in the coaching world. But I wanted to have a Krishna conscious acronym, and Gita is a Krishna conscious acronym. It is related to the Bhagavad Gita. A GITA is acronym for goals, ideas or instructions. I mean, ideas is broader. Within ideas, you can also use instructions, but you can have some other ideas that learn from somewhere for how to attain your goals. Then T is tests. I couldn't put O, obstacles, then it will be Gioa. So I had to find a word which is similar to obstacles. So tests, and A is what?
Apparatus. Action.
Yes. So this is Gita model, very simple. So you have a structure how to have a conversation, how to spend 1 hour with someone in a structured way, and they can work on their problem or on their goal. First, clarify what you want. Think about ideas that will help you to achieve this. Think about the obstacles that you will face, especially inner obstacles, and what action are you willing and ready to take. When we spoke about questions, we had a session about questions. One of my favorite questions that we discussed and I shared with you is apart from what do you want, this is the main question is what do you want. Apart from what do you want is, do you know what is the price you have to pay to achieve it? So this you also can discuss here, and price probably comes around here when there are tests. So this is related to the price. I can put Gipa, but it will not be Gita. Tests. So what is the price? And $1,000,000 question, are you ready to pay that price? Once you find out what is the price, you have to ask yourself, am I ready to pay the price? Am I ready to go for it?
Or is it worth it?
Yeah, also, yes. Yeah, that's a good point also. Is this goal worth making an effort, paying the price, making sacrifice, doing austerity, etc.? So, this is the Gita model, very briefly explained, and you can try it. I have used it, not always. And of course you can use so many models. There is so many models you can use, but it's good to have a structure. It's good to have a structure. And also, when you meet with someone, it's very important to have a time limit. Because people can speak on and on and on. We have half an hour, that's it. Put alarm clock, I have to go. Next time we should be more focused. Of course, if they are in deep pain, you can give them more time, but this is an extreme situation. And if it's just a normal situation and they just maybe not so focused, but you tell them we have limited time and let's be focused. So all of these models that we are teaching us are meant to be very, very focused, and there is time limit, usually up to 1 hour. Any questions about this, about using this? If we would have more time, I would do for each of 3 models, I would do 2 hours. We could practice 1 hour theory, 1 hour practice. But now, today, we don't have time to practice too much. I'm just presenting it, and if you have questions, yes.
Yeah, you gave an acronym, Gita, but in the same time, how do you connect this with the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna's instructions and interactions with Arjuna?
It's
in
very
terms of the coaching?
It's very simple because I work with devotees, so their goals are Krishna conscious. So
So you didn't drive that from the idea of interaction on the battlefield of Kurukshetra and how Krishna dealt with Arjuna and the interaction between the two of them?
I sometimes...
I'm just wondering what kind of coach is Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, Gita is the transcription of the ultimate coaching session. I think it's a transcription of the ultimate coaching session. Why? Because you have a person who is lamenting, who is making excuses, who has become weak, and after 45 minutes, he says, "I'm gonna fight." So this is what we want in every session, in every coaching session. So, of course, Krishna was speaking a lot. It's not very non-directive.
You want some solutions.
And judgment.
Yeah, Krishna was judgmental. Krishna says, you sound like a very learned person, but you are a fool number 1. So it's like very loving judgment.
Can you give an example of the kind of how you would use this, the Gita?
Give me a problem. Or a goal. It doesn't have to be a problem.
To be a better devotee.
That's very general. Goals should be more specific.
Okay.
To be a better devotee,
So
what
smart
does it mean?
objective.
What?
Smart objective. How do I pass my Bhakti Shastra exam?
Are you a student?
I'm not. Let's say I was. Maybe next year.
Have you passed it? Oh, you have not been?
No.
Oh, okay.
So ideas.
So that,
Yeah.
First time to the Bhakti Shastra.
So goal is to pass Bhakti Shastra exam, which you will take next year. Ideas how you are going to do it, you tell me.
I have to learn. I have to study.
Okay, so you will usually write all this down, all your ideas, wonderful ideas. So you have so much to do just coming from you. What will be the tests for this, your obstacles?
Do I have the time? Do I have the commitment? Can I, the time commitment, can I complete? Do I understand? Do I have the knowledge?
She's so good. You are so good. You're out of 4 obstacles, you have mentioned 3 internal obstacles. That's excellent. I really like this. So usually internal obstacles are more difficult than external. So here we deal with 2 kinds of obstacles or 2 kinds of tests. And you are very introspective, I think, and you have mentioned like 75% internal. That's very, very good. But you can also look at another, maybe you don't have money to pay or, I don't know, whatever. Time also, it's a consideration. So you can look at this, and then based on all these discussions with your coach, you will conclude, okay, what's my first step? What's my short-term plan, long-term plan about Bhakti Shastri? You can talk to students, you can do so many things. And now, ideally as a coach, you will not give them ideas. Let them come up with ideas. Many ideas, you stimulate them with questions to think. But as a coach, as somebody who is so experienced, you can give them 1,000 ideas, but better don't do it, let them think. Let them draw upon their own intelligence. Any other question about Gita model?
We can use this writing, for example, for ideas, right?
Writing?
From the first.
Yes. Writing you can always use. I encourage that.
So it's like brainstorming and
Yeah.
ideas. Then you ask.
Yeah. Writing, every expert says that when you write something, it gets imprinted in your consciousness and even in your subconsciousness. Now, before moving to the other model, I want to share something with you. Yes?
Does it apply to typing or writing? The thing you just said.
They say that handwriting is more powerful, but typing also can be helpful.
Times are changing.
Yeah, you can type, but if it helps you. But you have to learn to work with yourself and with your mind. What works better? Prabhupada said, Palena Parichiyate, we judge anything by results. So whatever works better, you use it. If you like electronic gadgets, you can use them, but you have to see if you are using them. One frustration of people who make notes is that they don't go back to them. They don't go back to them. This is not intelligent. Who is first? No, Mataji.
I'm writing because I know that I remember better when I'm writing.
Yes.
It's not that I have to read it again, but just the fact that I'm writing, it makes it more
Yes.
solid. So that's,
Reading your own writing will inspire you to write a book.
I cannot understand my handwriting.
Madhuri Adharani said she cannot understand her own handwriting. So what I have the same problem. What I do, I write all block capitals. It's slower, but it's neat. So you can try block capitals. It's very nice. Everybody can read it. Prabhuji?
Oh, it was the same thing that she wanted to say. It's like they say that when you write, it's the first step from, it's concretizing from your mind to the physical platform. So it's basically, that's why it's more powerful.
Yes. Also when you say it, I always encourage read aloud, read aloud. When you say something, it's you almost created it. It's almost magical, you know. That's why they encourage affirmations or. But we have much more powerful things, like Bhagavad Gita says, speak words that are truthful, beneficial, not agitating to others. Yes.
I just wanted to say that I started personally to write the diary and Krishna conscious notes 20 plus years ago. And I have all the notebooks, and it's beautiful just to go back to them and open them, and I can read them. And that's not read them. It's just amazing, you know. It really shows you that there is kind of insight in a particular time and consciousness. It's really helpful. It's really helpful.
I mean, you have patience to do that. That's great. You go to all your old notes. People don't read notes from yesterday. You are reading notes from many years ago. That's fantastic.
It's so helpful.
Yes.
Because you can see where you've been.
But you can also discover amazing ideas that you have forgot, that you had before, that Krishna inspired you. So this is a really, really great tool, writing, yes.
Just confirming this, I remember I used to write before, but when I go back, I used to read Bhagavatam and write the points, and these points are sunk in completely. I always remember those points, especially from first years in Krishna consciousness. Important points that sometimes you can't just get by thinking stuff, but you know, just by repeating and going back to there, it just sunk in. And every time I think about specific, I don't know, purports of Prabhupada, this point always comes back.
Very nice.
What do you think of vision boards? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My, how you say,
Opinion.
Personal opinion.
my opinion about anything is, if it works, use it. It can be vision board, it can be affirmation, it can be, I like verses from the Bhagavad Gita, they're very powerful tools for success. Whatever works for you. Some people are more visual, some people are more verbal, some people are more kinesthetic. Experts say, so whatever works, use it, or use all three. Actually, if you want something, then do anything. Vision boards, affirmations, wash your brain with your goal if you want something. Just show God that you really want it, and then He will say, okay, I'll help you. If He wants. We don't say, like, people say, universe will help you for sure. No, we know the universe is not a person, and person who decides is God, and if He wants, He will help us. If He doesn't want, you can stand on your head and scream, but nothing will happen, because He is the supreme permitter. So, okay, any other questions about this Gita model? Yeah?
I just have some idea about how we can remember things better. I was having a lot of problems to remember things in the school, and for me it works. I don't know how it's with other people. The models with the clouds.
Mind maps.
Mind maps. Yeah. To remember things.
Mind maps. Some people like mind maps. Some people like lists. Some people do wonders with lists. If you write a list, there was one story, I think I mentioned it last couple of weeks. One expert was asked for help turn around the company who was going down in their profits. And he worked with their top managers, so he told them every day, write 6 most important things you need to do that day and do them. And they asked him, how much do you charge? They said, if this works and you're happy with results, I'll send you a bill. So he sent them a bill for $25,000, and they were so happy to pay him because they turned around the company. Another similar, I don't know if it's the same person or same story, but somebody asked one person, how can I become successful? And he said, every day write down all the things you need. This is number 1. All the things you need to do that day, and number 2 is do them. and the man became so successful, and he also paid him a big amount of money, because this simple advice changed his life. So it's so simple. Every day, before you start your day, write down what you need to do. I also do this sometimes. I use different techniques, different days, because I learned so much.
I think it's better to write the night before.
You can also do that, yeah. Then they say that overnight that subconscious works, or super soul works on helping you maybe get ideas how to do it, and determination. And so the night before it's also good to write down, yes.
If it's not too complicated question, ultimately, I was just thinking about the role model of Hiranyakashipu. What he did an austerities, and he had a goal And based on that, the whole universe was shocked. Is that the kind of one of the principles we can see as like an ultimate which goes
It's a focus.
We can learn from demons. We can learn from Hiranyakashipu, determination,
Focus.
unbreakable determination, focus, faith in the principle of austerity. Faith in the principle of austerity. Principle of austerity is God's principle. It's not, like that we have invented it.
Is that the main one? That's something that Brahma was hearing.
Yes, yeah,
Nothing
tapa,
else.
the beginning of the universe, tapa. The beginning, how to create the universe, you have to do tapasya.
I need to apologize. I have service on the altar. But thank
Tapa,
you.
tapa.
Tapa. Thank you for the nice seminar.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You can tell Radha Gopinath that we are speaking about them also.
Yeah.
Actually, we are all doing all this so that we can serve Radha Gopinath and Jagannath and Gornitai and the Shilas. Okay, so let's move to the time to think, thinking partnership, the third model. Now, of course, you can learn so much more about these three models, and I have materials to send you, and I can meet you personally if you have questions. We can agree time when we will speak online or offline, but this is just an overview. So the next one is the latest one that I learned. Last year when I was here, I discovered this book called Time to Think, and I was looking for the books on non-directive coaching. Non-directive coaching is coaching where you don't give advice. You only listen and ask questions. So why would you do that?
It's empower the person to think and to
Right.
give solutions.
Yes. So basically you're facilitating their thinking. Your service in that kind of session is you're facilitating their thinking. You're not sharing your wisdom. It's a different type of service. There is nothing wrong in sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, teaching, counseling, giving advice, preaching. There is nothing wrong in this, but this is a different type of service. You want them to develop their thinking muscles. And what I can describe to you is the structure of the session, and there is 10 components of the thinking environment, and I can mention a couple of them. But if you want to learn more, I have materials to give you. I have like 1.5 gigabytes. There is her books, there is videos, there is my reading book notes, seminar notes. What else?
Audio.
What?
Audio.
Audio, yes, audio also. And I was trained in a course which is called Thinking Partnership this year in February near London, and for 3 days 95% of the course was practice. We practice coaching each other with this system. So the first principle or component is attention, giving better attention to your client, listening more attentively, attention. So you try to respect person in front of you much more than you usually do, because you believe that they have a lot of intelligence within them. They can come up with amazing ideas, they can think much better. So by your attention, you're helping them to think better. And you have a couple of questions that you ask them. Another principle is equality. You and I as thinkers are equal. I believe that you can think as good as I or even better. So therefore, I don't give you too much advice or nothing. Another is ease. Ease means no rush. Okay, we have 1 hour, but in this hour I will never interrupt you if you don't want me to say something. Even if you want me, I will maybe not say. But I can say, if needed, but I will encourage you to think. So ease, relax. If the coach is relaxed, it's easier for the client to be relaxed. Encouragement. You have this attitude that you want them to succeed.
But you don't interrupt.
You don't interrupt, but they can feel that you are on their side. You are encouraging. Appreciation also is there in the session. At the end of every session, you appreciate the client for something and they appreciate you as a coach. There is a couple of more. I mentioned about 5. I don't know them all by heart. Okay, so structure of the session. You start with the question, what would you like to think about and what are your thoughts?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
What would you like to think about?
Yeah.
And
The symmetry, that's the third component?
No, it's not the third component.
The
Now
structure of session.
I have shifted to the structure of the question. I stopped with components. I can give you all 10 later. I don't know all of them by heart. I didn't teach this too much, this seminar, a couple of times. So, first question, what would you like to think about and what are your thoughts? So this creates a space for a person to speak, to think aloud, and you listen. And you look them in the eyes. You're very attentive, yes?
Is it, again, you're talking about structure, but is it like a goal-oriented or problem-oriented? How is generally the coaching, this type of coaching? You just, first you ask them what are your thoughts, or first the person says problem or goal or whatever?
No, it's a little bit different than the standard coaching session where you start with the goal. No, you start with thinking.
Okay.
They want to think about something. Later, they can, if they like, they can choose a specific goal. So when they finish, they stop talking. You say, is there anything you think, feel, or would like to say? Anything else? Sorry. Is there anything else? Anything more? Is there anything more that you think, feel, or would like to say? So you give them more space, more time to think aloud, to talk, to think and talk.
Else that you
Would like to say.
Think, feel, or would like to say.
This only works if you have an open person. If you have somebody who is very traumatized, they will not say a thing. They don't want to talk. But that's okay.
they won't come for coaching.
No, you explain to them what kind of session you want to have. So they usually agree that they will talk.
Okay.
Yeah, they will be open. When they finish, you ask them again this question until they say, that's fine, I'm okay. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So you always ask the second question, is there anything more you think, feel, or would like to say? And then, if there is more time, until the end of the session, you say, okay, we have some more time. What would you like to achieve by the end of this session? Then they say, oh, I would like to have a clear plan how to finish Bhakti Shastri or start Bhakti Shastri. Now, one of the components is incisive questions, and now I'll speak about incisive questions. Incise means to do like this, to not cut through, but pluck out, like this. So this is incisive questions. What is incisive question doing? It's actually eliminating your assumptions. So if they tell you, oh, I would like to do this, you can ask them, is there anything you're assuming that is stopping you from achieving your goal? I'm assuming that I will not have enough time, not have enough money, not have enough commitment. And then I ask you, is it true? So the assumption may be true or not, but you have to find out what kind of assumption you have, because the assumption is the obstacle to your action, and you want to eliminate the assumption. How do you eliminate assumption? You have another incisive question. If you would know that you are committed, how would you prepare? This is where a shift happens. Yes? If you would know that you are committed, commitment is my assumption that is stopping me from achieving my goal of Bhakti Shastri. If you would know that you are committed, if you would know that you will have time, how would you prepare? So this is the shift from the negative thinking to positive thinking, from productive thinking, and from unproductive thinking to productive thinking. By the second incisive question, you are making that shift, and then they are very close to a very nice plan. And assumptions are usually the reason why we think how we think, why we feel how we feel, and why we do what we do. Because we have certain assumptions. They call it beliefs. Some people call it beliefs, but she makes a clear distinction between assumptions and beliefs, and I don't know how to explain it to you. Because it's written in the book, but I forgot how she explains it. But I remember that she makes a clear distinction. Beliefs are much deeper, much harder to work with. Assumptions you can deal with. So what are you assuming that is stopping you from achieving your goal? And then, at the end, when they are now close to writing down something valuable, would you like to write down something now? Well, I would prepare like this, like this. So they answer this second incisive question, and they already have elements for a nice plan, action plan. And you see, you have been not giving advice, you have just asked a couple of questions, and you have been listening, but you are with them, you are present, you are interested. And a very important quality of such a coach is that he is interested in what you will say next. Because he believes in your intelligence, or believes that God is in your heart and he will give intelligence. And now, when I was reading this, I'm studying coaching for 18 years, and when I read this, I said to myself, this woman has collected and embodied everything, the best things about coaching in her whole system. Believing in client, believing in their potential, showing them that you do. All these amazing things about coaching are there in a very practical way. Like, if I believe so much in my client and his intelligence that I will never give them advice, this is a big belief. It's a big belief, Believe. You believe in your client, in their potential, in their intelligence. And similarly, you can believe in your children also. If you have a child, or if you will have a child, you can very, very frequently tell your child, I believe you can. I believe you're good, and I believe you can do. You're capable. These two things. So basically, you believe in their character, and you believe in their competence. That's powerful. That's powerful. This has as negative messages have a big impact on us from our parents, from our teachers, from our neighbors, from our friends. Similarly, positive messages have an amazing impact. I believe you can. I believe you are good. I believe you can do it. And we had a whole session about negative self-talk, positive self-talk. So this is related also. By giving people positive messages from the outside, actually you train them that their inner dialogue becomes positive. They don't think negatively. They don't beat themselves up. So this is also something you can use. Any questions about this system? This is a very brief overview. There is 3 books that you can read. There is manuals. I have everything. I give you everything for free. you can buy me an ice cream, but now there is no ice cream in the shop.
Hey,
Cake, burek, Prabhu. Are you a mind reader? He's a psychic.
Something about,
He's a psychic. I think he's a psychic. Today I went to the bakery and there was only one burek left. That means people buy it.
How did you feel when you...
He was
I'm really get to know your next year.
You're like a psychotherapist.
I'm learning from him.
How did you feel when you see only one? Well, I was too stingy. I didn't buy it. I thought €2 is too expensive. I would give it 150. Or I would try to charm. How you say charm? Charmirati.
yeah.
Mesmerize the person who is selling. But I couldn't mesmerize because she was a Mataji, so that's dangerous. And also I'm sure she wouldn't like me. I mean, I'm old and ugly and everything. So
Negative self-talk.
she caught me. Okay, you have a cake, free cake. I pay. If you like salty things, I buy you something salty. If there was her husband, I could kind of, inspire him, Prabhu, I have no income. And he gave me a discount last time. It was $5.50 and he took only €5. So I got one burek and one bread. This, bio, organic, and all other good qualities.
so because you like burek. Is there anything more that you'd like to say?
He is the best student. Apart from being a psychic, he is the best student. But you think, feel, and would like to say.
I believe you can have a word.
You're good.
At what? at getting free burek.
You're an expert.
I mean, I didn't try to get something for free, but
We believe you can.
I have, dear devotees on the internet, I have a board of directors.
Board of coaches,
Board of coaches, psychotherapists, they're all focused on my success. I feel so empowered now. I mean,
Let's go and get that burek.
okay, all of you give for 25 cents and it will be enough. There is 8 of you, 25 cents, that's €2. So for you it's nothing. So now we have everybody volunteering to contribute to my piece of burek.
It's closed. It's just an assumption of
But
tomorrow.
we go to their home.
Smiling.
Oh my God. Suryakanya Prabhu is giving me old Holland money, old Netherlands money. How do you call it? Guldens. Any questions about time to think? But in someone's presence.
How much time is left?
Huh?
How much time is left?
To what? I want to share something with you. Gatikari Prabhu, Suryakanya Mataji's husband, said something that those of you who were not here, and I think that's maybe 1, 2, 3 of you. Okay, so he said something very, very nice. I was teaching about questions, so I said instead of why others are not perfect, what we can ask, and then what would you? Okay, those who know, shut up. Let 3 of them who were not there guess. What instead of asking why others are not perfect, which question can actually better help your success?
Why am I not perfect?
Why I'm not perfect? Okay, more?
What is perfect?
What is perfect? That's a good question.
What do you mean by perfect?
What do you mean by perfect? Yeah, good question. Okay, yes?
How can I become perfect?
Ah, okay. Well, my kind of how you say, answer to this puzzle is how can I improve, or how can I become perfect, or why I'm not perfect. Okay, all these are variations of the same point, and the point is that you don't focus what others are doing wrong. You are focusing with your questions on how can you perform better. But Gatikari Prabhu said something really, really smart. He says, why are they perfect? So those who are perfect, why are they perfect? So basically the question is,
What did they do?
yeah, how they became perfect. I want to learn. So this is also a very smart question. Why are they not perfect? Why are they perfect? Or how they have become perfect? Those who are perfect, or those who we consider to be perfect. You have a question? You forgot?
A punch. If I know I was committed, how would I make them perfect?
So he has used
Self-punishing.
he has used an incisive question to change others. This is really unusual, because usually you use incisive question to change yourself. So he is misusing my tools. This is when you have a room full of experts, you have really, really crazy ideas. Any other question about thinking partnership and thinking environment, creating a conducive atmosphere for people to think better, more creatively, more intelligently? Now, all of these things maybe sound interesting, nice, funny, but the secret to using them is to use them. If you don't use them, you will not. We had a nice time together, including, laughing and.
But if you're not a coach, how are you going to use it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can use it for yourself. You can use it with your family. Maybe they will get angry, but family, friends, anybody. But you have to explain to them what you want. How do you want to assist them, and you can help people to think. They will be so grateful to help people to think.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you have any questions in general about mentoring, counseling, working with people one-to-one, working with children, with your husband, wife, anything? Any question about anything in human interaction and human assistance, help? We have some time. What time is it? 7:30. We have at least 15 minutes or 20 minutes to
What is
discuss.
most important in all this?
The most important, I mentioned in the beginning, to me, one of the most important, first, the most important is that your intention, your motive is genuinely to help, to enrich their lives, to help them succeed in Krishna consciousness and in other areas of life that support Krishna consciousness. But one of the most important things is to empower them. And in empowering them, one of the most important things is that you don't become a savior. You are a facilitator of their growth. This is your main focus. My service to these people is not to save them and to carry them on my back. My service to these people is to help them grow and become strong. And connect with Krishna. This is how they will become strong, if they connect with Krishna. Not just, based on false ego or something.
What if you have sometimes people like mentally they're very mental and they're living in some kind of imagination, and you can communicate with them only on that level and they feel okay, So, is it wrong to kind of...
How to get them out of your bubble?